Game 4 of the ALCS as the New York Yankees lead the series 2-1 over their arch-rival Boston Red Sox as the Yankees turn to ace Masahiro Tanaka 2-0 in the postseason in 2 games started with a 0 ERA. In the top half of the 2, he's got himself in a bit of a jam, but he strikes out Xander Bogaerts with the bases loaded, and he gets out of that jam. So now we head to the bottom half of the second as Joe Kelly, making his only second start on the season, first start in the postseason all year long. So bottom half of the second, Aaron Judge goes oppo-poppo for the Bronx Bombers to start off the scoring. It's 1-0 Yankees off Aaron Judge's third home run of the postseason. And then the next batter up in the inning is Greg Bird, and Greg Bird is the word. He launches one oppo-poppo as well. That's back-to-back oppo-poppo home runs for the Bronx Bombers, and it's a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. That's Bird's second home run of the postseason, and Joe Kelly's postseason is not off to a good start. So top half of the fourth now, Tanaka gives a big, juicy meatball right to Hanley Ramirez, and he takes it out into the left field seats. Ramirez's team leading third dinger on the postseason. It's 2-1 ball game, but then Alan Craig comes up 2 batters later and puts one into a similar part of the ballpark, just a few rows shorter, and Alan Craig's second home run of the season makes it a tie ball game. 2-2 Yankees and Red Sox as we head to the bottom half of the fifth. Runner on third, and Todd Frazier with 2 outs goes right back up the middle past the diving glove of Moncada, and it's now a 3-2 Yankees lead. They regain the lead. But we are not done in the bottom half of the fifth. Runners on first and second. Aaron Judge gets a single into right field. Todd Frazier's going from second to home. He scores. McCann gets into third. It's second and third for the Yankees as the Red Sox bring in Clay Buchholz for the first time in the postseason. And Greg Bird comes up and launches his second home run of the day into the right field upper deck. An absolute mammoth of a shot from Greg Bird is the word. That's his second home run on the day, his third in the postseason, and it's now a 7-2 Yankees lead. Then bottom half of the sixth, runners on the corners. Brett Gardner lays down a bunt and gets an RBI infield bunt single. So now runners on second and third. Todd Frazier grounds out. That makes it a 9-2 Yankees lead. And there's still only 1 out. 2 outs in the inning. Then Brian McCann comes up. He gets a single past everybody on the right side. Drives in a run, and it's a double-digit ball game for the Yankees. It's a 10-2 lead for them. Jacob Lindgren would come in the non-save situation, the left-hander, and with 2 outs, gets Yoan Moncada to ground out the Jed Lowry. He whips over to first, and that is how the cookie crumbles as the New York Yankees come away with a victory by a score of 10-2 over their arch-rival Boston Red Sox, and they now make their lead in the series 3-1, as the next game in this series is Game 5. And Game 5 is the last game in the Bronx as the Yankees have a chance to clinch the World Series berth at home here in front of the hometown faithful. Greg Bird was obviously the player of the game with 2 home runs on the day and 4 RBI. Aaron Judge 2 for 4 with a home run and 2 RBI, 2 runs. Jed Lowry 2 for 4 with a run. Brian McCann 2 for 3 with an RBI. As Masahiro Tanaka improves to 3-0 in the postseason, and Joe Kelly drops to 0-1. As with that being said, that'll wrap things up here for this edition of Yankees Postseason Baseball. I've been your host, JerseyBorn, and I'm saying goodbye.